I built a Claude skill that automates the entire end-to-end workflow of business proposal creation. So this takes your PowerPoint template and customizes it for each client based on the context they provided them. So let me show you how. Basically, this is a prompt I gave. So I'm basically pasting my meeting summary with my client. And then at the end, I just said, read the most recent meeting summary, which is this one, and draft a proposal presentation for me. And after that, because I imported this Claude skill, it automatically activates this proposal generation skill, and it reads through the files, it reads through the instruction, and it takes the right steps to propose like a presentation format. So the cover, agenda, all of the custom presentation, and the template that you set it for. So it creates a proposal slide structure based on your template that you provide. And once all of this looks good, you can just say you can get started, and Claude will essentially customize your template to build a PowerPoint. So this is how the example PowerPoint looks like. So this is obviously the most basic one, but you can see it has agenda in a clean format, and it has, so all of these things are really like customized to each client or each context you provide. So if you give information about one client, and then AI is going to capture the details to write about them with the right format, and it even has a timeline based on the call that I had between me and this client, and it has the next steps. So you can customize this however the way you like it. So you can customize this skill so that it can have like case studies from all of the list of case studies that you have. So AI agent can like choose the right case studies, and it can also calculate ROI if you give agent the right instruction. Before going into the actual mechanism of the skill, if you want to get a custom AI solution like this implemented to your business right away, please book a free consultation call from the link down below. So let me show you how it works. So first, it gathers the context. So as I showed you, you can paste a meeting summary to this agent, and then it will customize the template, the PowerPoint template, by rearranging the slides. So for example, this custom template has multiple slides for different scenarios, and then AI agent is going to choose which slide should be included in this proposal based on this context. So this template could be anything. You can give it any template for your own needs. And then after customizing the template, so it will go through the rearrangement and then replacing of the text and the images within the slides. And after that's done, skill is going to call a subagent, and it's going to do a quality assurance, and it's going to validate all of the texts are correct and all of the fields are formatted correctly. And then it is going to output as a PowerPoint as you saw earlier. So this is how the system looks like. So we can see how the skill is actually configured. So we can go to the capabilities for the skill, and we can scroll down to see all of the skills. So the skills I have is generating proposals skill and managing pptx skill. So this generating proposal skill is main driver to create this business proposal, and it has skill MD, and it has all of the workflow for my proposal. And within this skill MD, I have the proposal structure, and I have the input requirement. So all of the variables that are required by the AI to capture from the context. So without this, AI agent will not continue on creating the slides. It's going to ask me what these variables are so that AI can start making the slide. And then I have some optional variables like contact name, industry, teams, like deliverable, and call transcripts, stuff like that. So from here, it is defining the workflow. So it defines how AI can deliver, customize the presentation. So phase 0 is reading methodology, and phase 1 is gathering context about this client and about the proposal. And then phase 2, creating a slide selection. So basically, it contains various different slide type or different scenarios. For example, if you want to have one clear problem to emphasize on, then you have a slide for that. So this agent will essentially choose which slide should be used from the template for each message or each section. So that is the phase 2. And then phase 3 is actually like generating the proposal. So it's going to rearrange these slides in the right order, and then it is going to like extract the text that is used in each slide, and then it's gonna generate the replacement text. So essentially each slide has text input, and this AI is going to extract all of the placeholder for the text, and then it is going to think about the copies for each text. So that's what's happening here. And then the phase 4, as again, is the quality review. So it is going to call the sub agent to review the final product of all of the copies to make sure all the copies are aligned with the principle of a good proposal. And then after that's done, it is going to run the script to create the slide. So for the references, I have methodology, which again just show the steps to create the slide in more details. And this file is the input schema. So this is the JSON input schema, so the AI agent can use to replace text for the slide. And then template mapping file. This essentially shows what's the slide type. So this essentially shows all of the slide types in the template. So it's going to show that slide 4, slide 0 has this kind of information, slide 2 has this kind of information, so far and so on. And lastly, it has the actual template PowerPoint file, which AI agent will base the proposal off of. So it is loading, but I actually uploaded, as you can see, it is a PowerPoint file here. So AI agent will essentially customize and create proposals based off of this. And in order to customize that template proposal, this agent calls another skill called managing pptx. So Claude first runs the proposal skill, and then within that skill, it is going to call this skill. And this skill essentially helps a customize and rearrange the slides and then replace the text. So this skill essentially has all of the instruction for the actual execution of the things that I said earlier. That's pretty much it. So that's how it works. So if you want to download this template, you can get a download link from down below as well.